mean, we saw it yesterday from Adam, where if you're having everyone run into you, it works out pretty well there.
Ooh, they decided to go for the Kled themselves. They might try and wrap this one around. 113 might be in some serious danger here as they look to try and catch him out. There they go, flash in, there's the hook. Kaiser does get the little bit of it. CC gets brought back in by Perks, and that's first blood to the Draven. No stacks this time, but a great start.
I feel like you got to still try and play this matchup aggressive in the bot side as Bo goes in on towards 113. First move here for Leader, though.
Leader does get stunned up. We'll see Bo getting caught by the Nature's Glass. Flashes away from Leader, who's going to get the abscond abduct going in on top of him. No more CC down, but now Leader's in a lot of trouble. And the staff comes down. Double kill over to my boy Bo. And he's doing exceptionally well. Now Finn underneath the tower. Can he trade back? Yes, he can. It's a 1-for-1 on the top side. Vitality came to play.
Wait a second.
Down the bot side. Kaiser does get hit by the Aqua Prism, but those are some very deadly spinning axes. 1-3 is moving up towards here, though. No flash on Photon. We are going to see the charge come out here, and there's going to be the Ragnarok as well. I don't think you got many places to go here, Kled. Photon took a fight he could not win, and Finn says, you know what? I know this matchup pretty damn well. We go towards that bot side. We are going to see the hook land on the Young Hoon, and the AD carries try and juke it out just a little bit. Bo does not have his ult nor his flash.
It felt like they just weren't able to work as well as they were hoping to around the style that they picked and snowballing off these big gold advantages. Now with Upset, looks like they might have found a success and they're looking for it for him.
They're looking for him. There's going to be the Whirling Death flash away, but Yonghu means he does not die. They're going to see now the Nautilus has nowhere to go, and he goes down. The Rift Herald does get dropped, but I don't think that's going to do much for you here as the Wukong dies as well. Photon flashes over to catch out Leader and trades it back 2-for-1, but it's going to be a 3-for-1 in just a second. TP coming in from the Annie. Don't think it's really going to do much for you. Photon, though, as well. Over in the wrong side of the map. He doesn't have anywhere really to be, and that's just going to be a huge overstep from Vitality.
It's deja vu for Vitality as well. This is exactly what happened the first time these teams faced off in the regular split. Over-aggression from Vitality, trying to punish Kobe and Jonghoon, and Astralis turned it around. Now Perks is in so much trouble.
You can't CC him during Ragnarok. It's too big of a festival. He cannot be stopped. One more swing of the axe, and that is going to be another kill.
To make sure that he can toss that one down. Actually, changing his mind now, as he does see that the bot tower will fall first.
He does get stunned. Does he get caught out? There's going to be a flash in there from Kaiser to get the ultimate down. Leader's trying to see if he can survive, but he doesn't have the sustain. Upset gets himself some nice little stackaroonies, and that is the Draven very much going to be online.
Still playing the bot side here. Finn in trouble.
No ult on Finn, no Ragnarok, which means he's just going to be CC'd underneath the tower, shut down by Photon.
Astralis in a decent spot as long as they can hold these chokes, but good ward for the TP means the Perks can flank.
Huge flank, and he has flash as well. No wards whatsoever. Perks could flash into this bush and they still wouldn't even know he's there. That's how big of a flank this is. Now they get him out, they're going to go straight away for the fight. They're going to have the Maokai ultimate to disengage. Perks isn't quite there, but he finds two men in the backside. Kobe does end up getting the cleanse, the flash away, and the Annie is dead. It's a 2-for-1 trade. He was just a little too late on the play. Perks just couldn't find his man quick enough.
And Vitality end up getting claps on Bo, though, still trying to go in for this. Finding Kobe in the bot lane. Picks up one, but now the engage onto the top end.
Yeah, they're going to see Photon. He wants to get himself a reset, but he won't get it in time. It's another 1-for-1 trade, so it's still 2-for-3 in favor. Never mind, 4-for-2 in favor of Astralis as Bo looks to try and maybe smite this one away. It's going to be difficult. Can he kick out 1-1-3? That's the question. Yes, he can. Now you can't go for this. Bo's on a mission. Bo takes down another, and Leader tries to clean it all up. It's scrappy, but Astralis will get their objective in the end. So he is significant, but it's definitely not the items you want on the particular, champion.
I mean, it definitely helps with the opportunity to fight Kaiser over the wall.
He goes over the wall, pops down his ultimate. They're going to see the Whirling Death come in as Kobe just has to get himself back over the side, so he's going to put down his ultimate. 1-1-3 has no flash to get away from this, and Vitality find themselves an opportunity to fight back. They're going to try and flip this one here. You got Perks on a flank, but they know he's there. 1-1-3 in the vicinity. Will not have his ultimate for another 8 seconds. 4,000, 3,000 on the HP of the Baron. Perks has been taken away off of this. Kobe's going to cleanse away the little bit of CC. They're still on the Baron. There's going to be a TP coming in. That is Leader joining back on the play. It's going to be a complete flip, but Vitality have gone off it. They don't know which way they want to go. It comes in 124, and Bo secures it. That was definitely the weirdest smite fight I've seen. Annie and Draven go down, Bo as well, but they get the Baron, and Vitality just trying to make this game completely chaotic.
but instead Astralis are not giving him that opportunity, and they've been doing a great job of causing him a ton of issues with the big one-line ultimates of the Maokai and the Nami.
And well, TP came in here as Perks looks to try and take out 113. They are going to bring him down fairly decently, but they haven't got the consistent damage, and the Nautilus is dead. There's a good ultimate onto the backside though, and 113 has gone down. They kill off the Lucian as well. The Cled's got 2. Leader goes golden, as you can see there's Finn trying to get more done on this backside. The Annie's been traded back. It's a 3 for 2 in favor of Vitality, a 4 for 2, and now the triple comes in. Finally, Vitality get themselves a fight, and they've been keeping this game so chaotic. Get a decent flank for Maokai. Get, you know, the kind of Kobe to assassinate somebody. So we'll see with Bo on Vision. There's going to be hard for him to really make this one work. Here we go. There's going to be Hook coming in up straight off that 113. Needs to try and get himself away. That's a good tidal wave on the 4 though, as Photon and Bo make work on this backside. Kobe has nowhere to leave, and he finally gets himself away. It is going to be the Olaf jumping straight onto Upset, and he goes down. He's done his job, and even a little bit more. Gets everybody distracted to come back into it, so it's a 1-for-1 trade.
To make sure that they're not getting any value, and now Astralis on the back foot. 3 men trying to step up against the worst part of Vitality to try and fight against.
Perks has flash and has ultimate, looking for Kobe, and he finds him with no storms. Perks perfectly positioned to take down the AD carry of Astralis. Leader can do nothing. It's a double kill going over to the Annie. And Younghoon is on the wrong side of the map. They're emoting. They're having a bit of fun because they know the inevitable is coming. Everyone gets a nice little speed boost. You got 2 double cannon minion. They can move back in towards this mid lane. You can see Leader trying to clear this one out. Vitality getting a little bit overzealous here. They will eat themselves on the tree roots and the tidal wave, but they're going to go straight in on the backside. 113 force a flash wave, but can he get away? That is the question. Good hook there on the Kobe, force him to cleanse. There's 2 kills already. Your front line is dead. Kobe has nowhere left to be. He's trying to kite this one out as best he possibly can. Bo goes underneath the laser of the fountain, but it looks like Vitality have finally cracked open this base. It was scrappy, it was hella chaotic, but they got the job done.
It was a banger of a game, but unfortunately Kobe just isn't allowed to play the game, and now Vitality will take game 1 in this series. Silas, who's relatively fine if you try and jump in onto him. Zaya has that ultimate as well to try and escape.
Might see it. The jungler's already moving into each other as well. Top lane going to see a flash burn there by Finn as the jungler's going into 1v1 as well. It's Xin Zhao versus Lee Sin. There's going to be a little bit more damage. Flash for flash. Does he get another one? Bo goes back in! And Bo says, get the hell out of my jungle!
Photon incredibly low. They know that Bo had to reset, so they're on a timer.
They're on a
Jung who wants to make it happen.
No flash here for Photon. He gets hooked up, taken down. Finn collects that kill.
Bo, though, still sitting around on this top side, really wants to punish Finn, who has no summoner spells, and the wave is gonna crash. Leader trying to move his way up.
Yeah, he's got no flash, got no ghost, and he's got nowhere to go. Finn is taking more auto attacks, and was he getting a little bit of regen, but good to see him there. Leader trying to move up onto here, but I think Bo is going to be just fine. He's got to play weak side, though. You can see him, he really wants to put himself in position to take this wave, and that little bit of hubris is going to be his downfall. He flashes away. 113 tries to get himself out of turret aggro. They're going to be able to get this one. Photon 1v3ing, almost taking everyone else out with him, but nobody else dies from Astralis. They do get the successful kill.
It took 3 flashes, but they get the job done, and now Bo moving in onto this bottom side.
Oh, they get the perfect kickback, and that means Kobe has to go into an immediate ultimate to try and keep himself safe. That's going to be another kill for Bo, and they do give one over to this area as well. TP from Leader, just too little, too late. And with the Rift Herald, Leader had lost his flash top.
And now Perks with the ultimate. Shelly comes down and says, hey, Leader, how's it going? Doesn't look like you're having the best of times.
Oh, that's going to be a trade back, though, for Leader. Does get a massive amount of shutdown. That was 700 gold, so still a 1-for-1 in that regard. Now Kaiser trying to see if he can help out Photon and Bo as the rest of Astralis are making their way towards this top side. They really want to try and put their strong side of the map to be top. They're going to jump in, flash away. Is Kaiser now getting caught up himself? Gets his quickness stolen away from him. Can he get away? That's the question. Looks like he can for the moment. 113 jumps in as we can see Photon with the counter-strike. It's a 4-man mock-up. They can continue to CC everybody down, and Bo is just taking everyone out on a silver platter. The Viking cannot last any longer. Your history is done. Triple kill for Bo. Absolutely. Like, this is what we were excited for. This is what we saw when this guy was kind of announced right now. The quickness comes in. We're going to see Kobe going up into the feathers. The Q lands. He's very powerful, and he goes straight in on top of it. They're going to try and get the kickback. The Q again! It's the Bo show right now, and Vitality are loving it. It does feel like they're just not really having the answers right now. So where do you want to see them try and, well, we might have to see an answer here. Bo looking for a 1v1 against Leader. This is going to be the ultimate of the Jax that was stolen away. Konaku does miss back, but he kicks him back anyway. He's got the cooldown reduction. Perk saying leave that 1v1 alone because he wants the damage. Bo with a kill. Can he get another one? No, he cannot, but he gets himself away. The flash forward is shut down. Goes over to the Olaf, but you've had to invest almost everything into this fight now. The Annie has enough damage to take down the Olaf. While this is happening, Photon's playing PvE.
Vitality look like they're just kind of going to give this one up. Although, as I say, that TP now from Perks.
TP going to be coming in here to see if they can maybe catch somebody out. There is a flash available for Perks, and he has got his ultimate as well. Bo is here, and Bo wants more to go. We're going to jump into 1-1-3. He's forced to use that Crescent card. He gets charmed up anyway, as Leader gets himself taken very, very low. The Xin Zhao is dead. Leader has fallen as well. Photon on the flank, looking to see if he can get a counter-strike. Young-hoon can't go anywhere. He has nothing to do except just wait underneath his tower and hope the rain stops.
Oh, that was so sad.
A little bit of whack-a-mole. We can see there Bo looking for a 1v1 against 1-1-3. He's going to be able to get it a little bit. There is a Crescent guard. No Crescent guard, I should say. Bo, he wants it as much as anybody else. He heard you say he wouldn't get 12 kills. If he gets these two, he will get it. He's 1v2.
What is happening?
He has his team with him, and they will be kill stealing away from him. Perks gets himself a double because he used his flash.
And Vitality still have another member on the bot side. Every time they take the fights, you got to look at the other lanes.
Run! You can't be here right now. Flash away, but you've just given the Olaf over. He's gonna find himself going in. Oh my lord, I thought he was gonna land a Sonic Wave. But yeah, the Zeri's ending the game bot side. The Zeri is getting yourself an inhibitor turret while you're losing members left, right, and center. But you cannot flank if your base is destroyed, Dagda.
He's a long way from home. And Vitality aren't going to stop. 22 and a half minutes.
In space.
And Nexus turret falls. Leader desperately trying. Kobe trying to work with Finn, but the towers are falling, Oshin.
Yeah, they're going down. You got one last ditch effort here from the side of Astralis to try and keep themselves in this. But it looking like with all the damage, all the gold, all the items, and all the pressure in the world, Vitality are just toying with them right now. They still have Baron for 35 seconds.
Well, they need a wave, and it's about to roll on through. Astralis trying to kill it, but it's gone. Perks catches him.
Yep, they're going for it. Leader going back onto the fountain. They do land a Sonic Wave here. They're going to jump in under Kobe, and they're going to get another kill. He said game 1 was a warm-up. Game 2 was the real deal. And Vitality 2-0 Astralis in the fastest game of groups.
It's a bit like often on Rakan, your entire job is to stop the cannon getting into a fight. Here, Adam's entire seat. Sheo and Maorang avoiding each other around.
A dive, I like this.
Twilight Shroud already down from Larson. Sheo, Vault Breaker coming in. Larson knocked up, knocked back, and shut out of the game. First blood over to Sheo.
On his presence, but I like this early map presence from Sheo. Wants to provide some safety for the bot lane.
It's always the risk
they're
here.
looking.
Trimby could step forward, Vault Breaker. Trimby flashes forward to dodge away from the Vault Breaker, but immediately is met with the polymorph. Crowny low, taking Cop will take him. Trimby dashing away, but he just can't escape as Sheo manages to answer one back. Make me eat my words as he does work his way up towards this top lane once again.
Adam trying to push this wave in as fast as possible. Shigenda looking to throw the ultimate out.
Cease and desist into the slicing mouse from Shigenda. Dashes away. The Cataclysm locking BDS in place. Mao's going to try and turn back onto Adam, who flashes away. Sheo, his next target. He's battering them with the club. Looking for a home run, but at the moment it's only a bunt, it seems, as he's dived back on. Flashes forward onto Adam. Mao gets it. There's one. Knocked him out of the park. He's looking for two as Sheo able to answer with one of his own.
But the follow-up, not quite the way they wanted. Larson now committing the ult.
Nuke still has the flash here, though.
Ooh.
Gets a good knockback there onto Trimby. The hook hits Nuke. Could have flashed it. Decided not to. The ignite ticking. Not even needed. Perfect execution from Larson and Trimby. And they have so much burst if they can layer it on someone. A slicing Maelstrom. A Felios ult with the Infernum as well as Sheo looks to a little bit of trade here. Thresh hold goes down. Larson looking for that E. Labov still has the wild growth. Larson going forward. Cease and desist. The exhaust going down as well. But now Koi have a numbers advantage instead. Crowny dives in. The lightning crash going forward. Crowny's got one. Oh, it's shooting season for Crowny. And Koi are his targets. Absolutely wipes them up as BDS slow play the fight.
Problem number 2 is, okay, let's say Shigenda finds a flank and Larson's able to get onto the back line, right? You have Adam's ultimate that just forces you to use some of your mobility.
Larson locked up underneath the tower here. The scat of the week is enough.
It's just clean.
Adam with the EQ sets up the play for BDS. The tower falls as well, and as you say, Betty, it is just clean so far. Maorang trading here onto Adam, but Sheo and LeBron in a great position to catch out Comp, and they do exactly that. The polymorph Comp doesn't have an opportunity to walk away.
That top wave that was pushed in and abandoned, Crowny catches it. They can now push in mid like they've just done, and they're going to do the exact same thing. Look, they push in this wave, they move into the enemy jungle, they get this deep vision, and now
Crowny core though. Koi able to find him before the rest of his team could join and
isolated in the top lane, and they're able to find a pick, which will disrupt the flow for BDS. Let's see if they can get something back.
Mawang, you shouldn't face check this. BDS are all here. Mawang face checks, and even the Lantern can't save him. Shigenda locked up as well. There's a tower back there. Trimby's going to have to flash away from the Cataclysm. And in the end, even though BDS were the ones found out to start, they still get 2 kills. But this is the control word you always have to place. He can Blast Cone though. He could Blast Cone into the pit. He's going to try that. Already the Dragon Fallen. Shigenda going in with the Slicing Maelstrom, but the knockback is absolutely perfect from Nuke. He stops Koi in their tracks. And even the Moonlight Vigil cannot find its mark. BDS now on the front foot, but Adam perhaps a little bit in reading a different book to the rest of his team, it seems. Crowny trying to get the damage down with the Lightning Crash as well. Sheo's already got one. Another has fallen as Comp chased off towards his top side. Shigenda's going to try and trade onto Sheo, but Sheo is so tanky. Force of Nature already complete on this fire. You can stun him, you can lock him up, but the Scatter the Weak will find Shigenda once again. Mawang fletches away, and in the end, BDS get the fight, get the Drake. No, just a normal one, so they were just very hot on the trigger of spotting him. Maybe Sheo was in range to give vision on it. And immediately they back away. They can look for a little bit more though. The Lantern coming down, Mawang already caught. Shigenda on the flank onto Crowny. The Slicing Maelstrom being used. Crowny stunned up, locked up, pulled back with the death sentence, and Comp will kill him off. Now Adam trying to do what he can, but he's fallen as well. It's a 4v3 in favor of Koi.
To solo the Dragon, and the rest of them can actually answer the Baron. Shigenda though has snuck his way through. Comp now in danger.
Yeah, but Comp's already caught the Lantern. He's going to pull him out. Cease and desist. That is a very isolated Sheo. How long can he survive for? BDS going to try and collapse on towards him. He comes back out with Vault Breaker. Now Larson and Shigenda down towards the bottom side. The Slicing Maelstrom once again. Mawang coming in, but Comp hasn't had the time to auto. Already Nuke has fallen though. And Koi have found a perfect fight in the river. But Crowny's still full HP. He's dodging. He's dipping. He's diving. It's all Crowny. But call him king, because he has been crowned with a pentakill!
Crowny pops off!
Baron now, well, it looked like it had been started, but the TP coming out from Shigenda. Koi will realize the Baron hasn't begun. They're going round for Comp once again. Season to City tries to flash the Lantern there for him, but he's nuked before he can even get to it. Larson shut down as well. Unending death here for Koi. Every time they step forward, they are met with the fist of BDS. And BDS a triple for Sheo and Baron in their eyes. Koi back to the fountain, can push in 2 waves at once. Double cannons for them down towards this bottom side. No hope of Koi clearing out the wave. Adam's going to bring one more in the mid lane as this inhibitor falls down towards the bottom side.
Sheo just zoning Larson away by himself. The poke continues from Nuke. Look at the chunk damage. He throws the ultimate. Mawang will be able to walk away with his life though. Sheo.
Oh, the damage! A single force of will onto Comp, takes him down below half.
And here they go. That's forced Koi back. Sheo was able to catch the wave in mid. You can see Larson trying to keep the wave away from the towers, trying to wait for the Baron buff to wear off, but it will not be enough. The ultimate now thrown out.
BDS have taken both the Nexus towers. They're looking for a little bit more of the fight as well. Adam keeping Larson distracted down towards the bottom side. Shigenda absolutely atomized, and BDS find their win 1-0 against Koi.
But I think Morgana could have been such a good pick. I think that the Black Shield offers so much value.
Whereas Nuke had time to back and save his TP. Might have to burn it here to save Adam. Shigenda low, flashes away. Adam will fall. Mawang flashes as well. And in the end, Koi just escape.
It'll do when it gets into the thousands. But, you know, there you go.
There's
You
enough
guys can
space
track
there.
that. Now, fight over the Herald.
Mawang and Shigenda on their way. Mawang steals it. The Slicing Master coming out as well. Unstoppable onslaught from Adam into the Lantern away. But in the end, Koi as a bot laner. Larson, though, man, this guy is playing whack-a-mole with enemies right now. It's like you pop one down, a couple more pop up. Flash, Lantern, flash in from Trimby, though. Disintegrate, gonna land onto one. A great shockwave back as well. No one's tanking the tower, though, somehow. Labrov and Nuke were able to avoid the tower's aggro, and because of that, it's only gonna be a 2-for-1 in favor of BDS.
The Dragon has been started. Larson looking to group up with his team that's accessing the river through the bot side. Shigenda is being controlled by BDS. They don't want to allow him to get the flank.
Unstoppable Onslaught will connect. There's the Feather Storm as well, and Comp is rooted up, but he's able to escape. Cyclone in the midst of the pit as Mauang tries to get away, but Shigenda now onto the back line with the Shockwave as well. Just slicing and dicing a BDS. One down already as Adam's falls down towards the bottom side. Nuke is trading against two though, and Nuke is winning out that fight. Adam trying to trade back onto Larson. Sheo coming forward. It's a triple for Nuke. Larson almost down as well, but they managed to get the lockdown onto Sheo. Shigenda and Larson live against Crownie and Nuke. Now Shigenda and Larson are on the wrong side of the rift, but Crownie will let them walk away for now. Nuke trying to get in as well. Shigenda just distracting because he knows his mid lane is trying to get back. The Blade Caller could come back here looking for the root. Crownie, that's less than 1 HP. He's down to 7. Poison Fang gonna land, but Shigenda able to dodge away from the Noxious Blast. Labrov is on his way though in this cannon. The little lightning rat likely to be squashed. Trying to dodge between these two towers, but he catches it! That was fancy feet! Or even a cloud in some
Ocean was
situation.
considered the broken of broken.
Because it was the broken of broken at the time. Decimating Smash is going to land on Shigenda here. The Miasma can come down from Nuke as well as Shigenda, even with the Slicing Maelstrom, Petrifying Gaze. The poison, the flash is enough. Adam brings down the X and Shigenda falls. Heard him in an interview saying it feels like really his first year where he's been unleashed on the LEC.
I think Adam is dead.
I think he might be dead as well, Benny. I'm not sure why we have to sing it. Is it another episode of the Patronizing Show as Adam falls down towards the bottom side? Koi managed to find a pick. Well, isn't it a great thing that he's hitting that breakpoint around the next Dragon Timer as well? 15 seconds on it. Sheo looking for Comp here. Goes in with the cease and desist. Crownie on the chase as well. Comp, though, able to dash away with the Gale Force. Trimby's on the wrong side of the rift and stuns up Crownie. Puts down at the Tibbers as well, but can't quite get the damage. Tibbers going to chase. Mauang down towards the bottom side. Crownie has to flash away. Nuke coming in, though. So far, 2 to the good for BDS.
We've seen this time and time again from BDS. They're moving deeper into enemy jungle. They found Trimby.
Cease and desist onto him. There's the hook as well. The lantern back and Nuke is brought in. Trimby does get a double stun, but he's running to nowhere. He will fall. Nuke takes him.
BDS off the map.
Oh, TP behind. They're looking for Comp. You can see this. Nuke actually TPing right behind. Adam going there as well. And Comp, he pushed the wave up. He thought he could regain some pressure. Nuke flashes forward. Petrifying Gaze. Noxious Blast shut down for Crownie. Adam keeps Trimby away from the fight down towards the bottom side. Mauang now needs to run for the hills to try and escape. However, for BDS, this is still a risky call. You have those big ultimates. You have Trimby needs 3 more stacks to get his stun online. Uses one with the Molten Shield, can use the Disintegrate as well to get another. Adam the front line though, and it's going to be very difficult for them to get through him. Trimby stepping forward, Labrov, there's the double stun. Larson and Shigenda retreating as the Baron has been called off by BDS because they're looking for a little bit more action. Adam, ultimate 2 seconds away, the cease and desist into Slicing Maelstrom, but no one is in the midst of the meat grinder. Adam with the Unstoppable Onslaught is able to catch up on Shigenda. Trimby trying to put the damage down as well as Larson and Mauang have to retreat. BDS get 2 once again.
Just has no risks attached to it, and now Nuke has found Mauang.
Petrifying Gaze dodged away from Mauang. Some spidey senses there. It feels Noxious Blast though with the chase. Nuke looking for a little bit more. The Twin Fangs, the movement speed. Mauang goes back in with the Cyclone, but the rest of BDS are collapsing. Nuke is low. Shigenda trying to put the damage down, but the Lantern away. Into the flash forward. They lock him up. They take him out. Larson's fallen. And perhaps with it, Koi's hopes of winning this game. Labrov low though. One more auto flashes. Face plants into the wall and is sent face down into the dirt by Koi. Larson no TP. He's up now though. Koi need to distract to stop, to dissuade BDS from doing this any further. Mauang's on his way. Trimby could look for the flash in, but Sheo has the smite. 1,200 is what you're looking for. And Sheo hits it perfectly. Adam hits his face into a wall. Mauang's looking for something. Trimby has a good flank position here, but the Petrifying Gaze means that BDS can start to turn. Comp trying to get into the action as Nuke kites back as well as he can. The Slicing Maelstrom coming out. Trimby's already dead. Cease and desist as well onto Comp. And that is it. BDS will wipe away Koi in the river, where they're usually at home. Koi have been found floundering. The smite coming out from Sheo as well. Comp's going to try and walk his way out of this one, but another Bolt Breaker finds its mark. Crownie on the chase, flashes forward the hook, but the ace as BDS clean it up. Looking to make their first ever playoffs as an organization, and to do it by going through Koi.
Larson.
TP behind, the shockwave from Larson only hits onto Nuke. He is locked up. The Petrifying Gate's coming out as well. Nuke pops the stopwatch. Labrov trying to get onto Shigenda as well, but Shigenda's onto the back line. Nuke already down. Mauang will follow as well. The Slicing Maelstrom, but there's no one there to follow up. Shigenda bursts before the rest of Koi can join in. There's a Vault Breaker over the wall. I can see it. Trimby flashing in the face of Adam, but it really doesn't matter as Crownie picks up a triple. And Nuke has fallen, but at what cost for Koi? A date with Vitality awaits for BDS. The hook, the knock of the cease and desist, and ceased surviving Koi. BDS on the Nexus Towers, sub 30 once again, as in dominant fashion, they are looking to secure their spot. Comp still trying to dash away, trying to flash away, trying to do anything, but look at the meat that is in front of him. These meatballs of Adam and Sheo just cannot be stopped. Crowny on the Nexus, and BDS in playoffs.